Parents are gonna watch this, so I don't know. We can edit some of this, but it wasn't that crazy. Hello, how y'all doing? Mando Saenz here. My guest this month is my good friend Adam Hood.
What's up?
Not much. How about you play us a song to start?
Okay then.
Yeah. Run a tight shit.
I don't wanna add anything to what's already been a long, hard day. I just wanna take some pressure off and get a little bit off the plate. You take care of a lot of stuff nobody seemed to appreciate. Lord knows life can sure get tough, so I think it's time we take the easy way. It's time to let the curtains down. It's time to turn the TV off. Well, you can get the glasses out, and I'll put a good record on. It's time to stop and thank the Lord for another beautiful day. And remember what we're put here for, and maybe try to head that way. It's time we take the easy way. Well, we don't say it near enough. Well, we used to say it every day. Your lipstick on my coffee cup, or I love you on a window pane. We tend to get ahead of ourselves, driving in the passing lane. And we tried everything else, so I think it's time we take the easy way. It's time to let the curtains down. Time to turn the TV off. Well, you can get the glasses out, and I'll put a good record on. It's time to stop and thank the Lord for another beautiful day. And remember what we're put here for, and maybe try to head that way. It's time we take the easy way. Well, it's time to let the curtains down. It's time to turn the TV off. Baby, you can get the glasses out, and I'll put a good record on. Time to stop and thank the Lord for another beautiful day. And remember what we're put here for, and maybe try to head that way. It's time we take the easy way. It's time we take the easy way. Time we take the easy way. It's time we take the easy way.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to hear real live applause.
It is. Well, yeah, I've been lucky enough to do this the past few months, you know.
Yeah, this is cool, man.
Yeah, it's very cool. You went to the old Bobby's out in Lower before.
Yeah, I think a time or two. I don't remember.
I wrote a song, you know, during the day like we do here in Nashville. And then I can't go to my normal place because, you know, everybody goes, we see you there too much. So I went to the old Bobby's Idle Hour by myself and just hanging out. And then I ended up in a Dean Dillon documentary.
Wow.
Yeah, which everybody in the music industry ended up seeing.
So what part did you play in the Dean Dillon?
I was just a dude sitting at a bar with a young Dean Dillon. It was like a flashback. Because I was sitting at the bar and they walked this young guy, tall, skinny, with long blonde hair, and a guy behind him with a camera. They come up to me. I think I was wearing a trucker hat. And and they go, "Hey, do you mind just staying right there? And I'm gonna sit right next to you, and they're gonna film us just hanging out."
Yeah.
And so basically, I was just hanging out drinking, and I ended up as his drinking buddy back in the '70s.
And now you're an actor.
And now I'm an actor, but I get paid.
Multi-talented.
I didn't get paid or credit.
It's the art, man. You do it for the art.
It was not a lot of method acting going on.
Just playing the part, the part
Yeah.
that you're good at.
Well, that sounded great, man. It's always
Thanks,
good to
dude.
hear you. I know you've been in the studio and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try a new song. You know how hard that is in situations like this. It's a lot different than your bedroom.
Yeah, you got to remember the words now.
This song's called Fortune Teller. How's the weather, dear? How's it looking through your window? What's tomorrow gonna bring? Won't you tell me where the wind blows? 'Cause you're the only one with so much to share. It might be in the cards, might be in the air. Tear that only cries for a shiny thing. Bird that only flies with a silver wing. Hear me running where the river bends. Hope you're cashing with a lifeline. Hear me praying, was it meant to be? Tell me what your fortune telling me. What you telling me? I sold you my soul, now all I can remember is that nothing digs a hole like the chill of December. Your talk is smooth, but your words are sharp. They were never really meant to miss their mark. They were never living just to die in need. They were never mine, never born to bleed. Hear me running where the river bends. Hope you're cashing where the lifeline is. Hear me praying, was it meant to be? Tell me what your fortune telling me. What you telling me. Lady in the dark, don't you look so fine? Different doing playing, would it change your mind? Different tunes banging in your head. Would it come to mind, put the child to bed? Sad in the saddle in the shotgun seat. Diamonds in the sky falling at your feet. Turning on a key, never made of gold. Where the road leads, only yours to know. Hear me running where the river bends. Hope you're cashing where the lifeline is. Hear me praying, was it meant to be? Tell me what your fortune telling me. Hear me running where the river bends. Hope you're cashing where the lifeline is. Hear me praying, was it meant to be? Tell me what your fortune telling me. What you telling me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So how new of a new song is
I
that?
mean, I literally just finished it. Maybe a couple weeks ago. Maybe.
I love it.
Well, thanks, dude.
man.
So tell me about the studio.
So we went to Capricorn Studios in Macon, Georgia for a week. It was me and Brent Cobb is producing the record, and the guys from Blackberry Smoke are
I
playing.
had a feeling Brent was producing it because I'd see him in the studio in post and stuff, and I go, I wonder if Brent's kind of doing some producing. So that's
Yeah.
great to hear that.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, we like we were talking about, Brent and I have had enough conversations about it, and he's been supportive enough, and it's nice to have a friend that goes, man, I love this, but I want to hear more of this. And so I think we had enough of those conversations to where I feel like I was able to have someone that could look at it from an outsider's perspective. Because, looking at it from myself, every record I've always made, I've gone in and said, well, let's just record a bunch of songs I like.
Yeah.
And, what I like doesn't necessarily mean it works.
Well, he's been such a fan of yours for so long.
Yeah. And they captured, I feel like that, we made the record that I've been needing to make for a long time.
That's
So,
awesome.
would
You
like
gonna
to hear one?
Oh. See what I did there? I'm pretty good at hosting.
Interesting segue, man. You're great at
Yeah.
this. A year's worth of liquor in 2 months' time is hard on a man my age. I couldn't see straight to the left or the right, and decided to change my ways. So if I walk off stage and say goodbye without hanging around drinking and telling lies, there ain't nothing wrong, it ain't nobody's fault. I just finally realized lately I just been hanging on. I love people, but I ain't that strong. I have my reasons for moving on. These days liquor don't write my song. It ain't right for a family man to build a house on shifting sand. Don't think that I've given up. I'm taking on the hard stuff. There ain't no telling what the neighbors will think, but that's never stopped me before. If I poured it all down the kitchen sink, or spill it all over the floor. So it's so long, today's gone behind closed eyes. There ain't for no other heart but mine. It ain't nothing wrong, ain't nobody's fault. I just finally realized lately I just been hanging on. I love people, but I ain't that strong. I have my reasons for moving on. These days liquor don't write my song. It ain't right for a family man to build a house on shifting sand. So don't think I've given up. I'm taking on the hard stuff. Don't think I've given up. I'm taking on the hard stuff.
Did we write that?
Yeah, sure. Check's in the mail.
Did you write that by yourself?
I wrote that. Davis Nixon and I started that song, and then Brent and Charlie Starr and I finished it up.
Okay. They did that in production.
Yeah, pre-production, post-production, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna try and play this old Stony song. You know Stony.
Stony. When's the last time you wrote with Stony?
It's been years.
Really?
We text each other. You know, like everybody else does, and all that stuff going. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
And we hadn't written in years.
He got 2 records out of you, so.
What's that?
I said he got 2 records out of you.
He did. I gave that man the best years of my life. I've heard you sing harmony before.
There's no way you did. There's no way you heard me sing harmony and go, wow, that was great. There's no way. I'm the worst. I've got to be the worst at it.
I don't think so. How can that be? You sing
It can
so
be.
good.
It can be.
That's one time in Houston, I used to play. We'd all just kind of gang bang these open mics, but sometimes there'd be drums back there, and I'd start playing.
gangbang.
And then, but there'd be a mic, and when you start playing and singing at the same time, everything would slow down. You know, it's like the touching your head and scratching your belly thing. It just didn't. I just can't do it.
Really?
Sing and I can play drums, but when I sing and play drums, it just kind of everything falls to pieces. But I could swear I've heard you sing good harmonies, like even on people's records and stuff. Really? Wow.
Maybe so. I mean, you know, I can work at it.
You play harmonica?
I have harmonicas.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like it's kind of like slide guitar or fiddle or something like that. Like bad harmonica is wretched. You know what I mean? Like you got to either kill it or just leave it in the case.
I played harmonica on a Miranda record that Brent saw.
Really?
Yeah. I was in a big time studio session playing harmonica, and I can't really play harmonica, but.
So you're probably like in the union as a harmonica player now.
I guess
you're probably
so.
getting paid now.
I should have my own harmonica.
Pro scale.
Deal.
You like some YouTube
in the one
videos?
key I only play it in.
What key is that?
I think it was a B flat. I think is what it was.
Fascinating. Wow, I figured it would be a C, B flat.
No, almost kind of.
That's like jazz harmonica.
Yeah, it's a little over people sometimes.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, we're sponsored by Yazoo. This thing. I just had to mention that. So thank you, Yazoo, for helping us out. So anyway, have you ever had Yazoo beer?
My favorite.
Yeah. Hey, so I guess it's your turn.
So here's one that we did write.
Oh shit! I know this song. I mean, I should know it. I helped them write.
Yeah, you should.
There's no need to say that I should have known better. The truth is, I knew all along. I just played cool and I'd unwrite the rules when it came time to pay for the wrong. There's chances worth taking and bridges for crossing, and it seems nice on your side, but the earth seems to shake and I'm stuck in the middle, and I was just along for the ride. So go on about your business. Your business ain't nothing like mine. You live to move mountains, one then another, and I'm living one day at a time. There's no need to pull you away from the party, 'cause you're the one they all came to see. I'll be at the bar wondering how this all started and thinking of places to be. And my life is not over. I'm not gonna act like a child. I'm not gonna act like a child. So go on about your business. Your business ain't nothing like mine. You live to move mountains, one then another, and I'm living one day at a time. I'm living one day at a time.
Okay, so I did some recording recently, and I got a record coming out here.
Oh, good for you. So where did you record? So sorry.
My friend Ken Coomer at his studio there in East Nashville. his back studio. So yeah, we did a record, and it should come out next year sometime.
Nice.
So, I hadn't played this song off of it. And usually with records, you know, there's co-writes and things you write by yourself. And this record has more co-writes than any of my other records, just because that's what we were doing. We were just writing with so many people. But this is the one solo write I have on this record. Nothing to prove, skipping the cracks on the old concrete. No crowd, no rules, two kids talking when they meet. It was simple for a time. What's to lose? Who's to mind? We were almost there, my love. We were almost there, my love. Thinking of one-way trips to anywhere but where we were at. Straight from my lips, promises broken, can't get back. We were sure as yesterday, who'd have known, who's to say? We were almost there, my love. We were almost there, my love. Thinking of sometimes it's still I can think I can see you come. Then it all goes the same. I swear to God I can turn anything, calling out my name. It's hard to see all of the traps that we fall into. Oh, but now I'm free, looking around, I can't find you. We were hungry for a time, not ashamed, not a crime. We were almost there, my love. We were almost there, my love. We were almost there, my love. Thinking of. Thank you very much.
That'll be on the new record?
Yeah, that's like the only, like I said, the one I wrote by myself. I had been working on it for a while, and it just kind of stripped down. But I'd never played it here at the Bobby's thing, so I thought I'd play that song.
That's great.
Why are you looking at me so serious?
I'm listening to you. I was just listening to you.
He's looking at me like he's gonna kick my ass. That's
kick
great.
your ass. You write them songs by yourself. You know, it's funny you say that because for the longest time, so all right, The Shape of Things came out in 2012 maybe, and Welcome to the Big World that we wrote together.
Yes.
That came out in 2014. And so both of those records, I wrote one song on each of those records by myself, and like that was it. And this year I've probably written 10 songs by myself.
That's the same thing with me.
Yeah.
It's just like this year's kind of, I mean, it's obviously, you know, there's obvious reasons why, but it's kind of cool because I've a slew of songs. Because my first two records, pretty much solo, and you're probably the same as far as writes like that.
Once I got here and started writing with other people,
Mhm.
I fell in love with it though.
Yeah, oh no, I love.
And you know, I don't think it's out of laziness. I think it's out of the fact that I enjoy the collaborative aspect of
Oh
it.
yeah,
you
for
know?
sure.
Nice to bounce an idea off somebody and somebody go, man, that's great, or that sucks.
You're still looking at me like you're gonna kick me.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. I'm just intense. I'm just an intense guy. There's a lot of intensity here.
What you got?
Let's see. This is a Willis Allen Ramsey song that I recorded on the last record.
What's it? Which one?
I did Bayou Girl.
Okay, cool.
Have you ever heard it?
I'm not sure. Is it on that one record?
It's not on that record.
Okay, then I've never.
So it's pretty fascinating. Like when we started going, so I started going to Texas in 2004. I had a buddy of ours that burned a CD of the record, and then there were a couple of extra songs that were basically just board tapes from the Cactus Cafe.
Really?
And this was back when LimeWire wasn't illegal yet. And so the guy that was running sound at the Cactus Cafe would just record the shows and put them on LimeWire.
So this hadn't been put on anything.
And so I heard it and learned it, and I mean, it's been my favorite song forever. And so, like, when we started doing Big World, I wanted to put it on that record, and I wanted to get permission, you know.
Yeah.
And it was a little difficult to kind of track Willis down and
Yeah, I was gonna ask how that.
yeah. And so by the time we had finished the record, I got a phone call. A buddy of mine went to see Willis at like a house concert, and I think put him in the corner and said, "You need to talk to my friend only. Tell him it's got permission."
Really?
Yeah. I don't think it was that aggressive, but I got a voicemail from him. He said, "I heard you want to record By You Girl. Help yourself." And,
That's amazing.
yeah, it was cool. And I mean, I sent him a record. When we finished it, it's been great.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
The man.
That's killer, you know?
So here's this.
I know a girl named Dede. She's a good friend of mine, living on the bayous in Evangeline. She's pretty as a picture in a magazine, about the prettiest little thing you ever seen. So well, I'm back up on the muddy water, down where the big fish go. Lord, I'm running on the banks in a little pirogue. Well, I know all day long what I'm thinking of. Well, I'm hoping I can snag me a little Cajun dove. She lives down in a two-bit town where the palmetto grows all around. Anywhere in the whole damn world, you won't never find love like a bayou girl. Well, we're sitting in a shotgun cabin, sipping a sherry wine. We sure do have some fun, sure do have a real good time, laughing and singing, I guarantee, to the light and the fiddly-dee. Well, and someday we're gonna get married, and she will be my bon-ton bride. And many people come and watch us stand side by side. I'm gonna hire a little band, play fade-do-do, etouffee and a hot gumbo. 'Cause she lives down in a two-bit town where the palmetto grows all around. Anywhere in the God Almighty world, well, you won't never find love like a bayou girl. 'Cause there ain't nothing in the world like a bayou girl.
You first hear that song on that, what'd you say?
It was basically a burn CD off of a board tape from
Because
the
I
Cactus
think I've
Cafe.
heard that.
Yeah, so I think Warren Hood recorded it, and then
Okay.
South Austin Jug Band. I've heard them do a version of it too. I don't know if they ever recorded it, but
Yeah.
I know they did it.
Well, that sounds amazing.
Thank
I've
you.
heard you do Spider John. I think I heard you
Yeah. I've tried to pull that one off before. Man, the whole thing, he's great. You can tell that his tunings are cool and just, I don't know, man. The whole vibe of that record is unbelievable.
No, it's true. I'll do one more.
Thanks for having me, man.
Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
Song I wrote, Kim Ritchie. She could have made a river, but she had to make rain. Once it started falling, it was never the same. 40 days running, 40 nights long. Water kept on coming till the valleys were gone. Gone. She said it's alright, took me where she left me, turned around, went away, breakaway speed. Never looked back, said she won't forget me, turned around, went away, breakaway speed, breakaway speed. I would have come running, but I couldn't keep up. She counted all her blessings and there wasn't enough. They were hiding in the shadows, it's never quite clear. She wants something better that she couldn't find here. She said it's alright, took me where she left me, turned around, went away, breakaway speed. Never looked back, said she won't forget me, turned around, went away, breakaway speed, breakaway speed. Think of her when the sun goes down and falls behind the edge of town. She said it's alright, took me where she left me, turned around, went away, breakaway speed. Never looked back, said she won't forget me, turned around, went away, breakaway speed, breakaway speed, breakaway speed, breakaway speed. Thank you very much. Thanks, Adam, so much for
Thanks,
joining me tonight. Thank you, Bobby Zottelau. We appreciate it. See y'all next time. And Yazoo. Thank y'all so much. Y'all be good.